top 3 favorite film composers and go. Can I add Danny Elfman to that list? Turns out he's had a hand in almost every film of this I've seen. He's, been part of my life since The Simpsons. He's been part of my life since Batman. Oh my god, what hasn't that guy had his fingers in? But I will challenge myself and see if I can pick someone other than Danny Elfman, who has been part of my life since I was born. Oh my god. So technically I'm going to do 4, but number 1 is Danny Elfman. We're going to pick another 3. So I'm going to chuck you over to Spotify. I'm going to go from there. Alright, so that's my soundtracks playlist. Let's go into it. I have them sorted by album, which makes it slightly easier for me. But because there is 142 hours, I'm going to just narrow it down to 3 artists. Give me a sec. So I've stopped at the Shrek soundtrack. Why did I stop at Shrek soundtrack? Because there is an artist in here, film composer, who has affected me. Harry Gregson Williams. Let's scroll down to see what he's done. He's done Narnia, which I supposedly haven't seen. He's done The Martian, Kingdom of Heaven, Man on Fire, Sinbad. What else has he got? Disney Nature, Return to Space. Who is this? The Gilded Age, Infinite, The Last Duel. Let's see if I can find his earlier. So we got Shrek, Arthur Christmas. What was this one? Spy Game. Alright, so we got Danny Elfman and Harry Gregson Williams. Let's go back to my soundtracks playlist and pick another 2 more. Now I've stopped at my Wonder Woman 1984 soundtrack, so let's click on the artist who has been in there. This one I feel like everyone would know, and this one's Hans Zimmer. He's actually very active on Instagram, surprisingly. If you don't know who he is, he does Gladiator, Interstellar, Top Gun, Inception, Spirit the Stallion, The Night That Logan Woke Up. I don't know what that is. Wonder Woman. Let me scroll down to the bottom. He's done The Lion King, Pirates of the Caribbean. As I said, Interstellar and Inception. Sherlock Holmes. Skylanders. Kung Fu Panda. So we've got Danny Elfman, Harry Gregson Williams, and Hans Zimmer. Like I said, I'm challenging myself to find 1 more. Here we go. So we go back. Alright, let me scroll through my list again. So I stopped at my Sweeney Todd playlist. Now, it's going to be pretty obvious because this composer passed away recently. So let's see if you can recognize this name. Stephen Sondheim. He had work not just in Sweeney Todd, but he did West Side Story, Into the Woods. He did a lot of theatre adaptations, which then crossed over into film as well. All it's got is Sweeney Todd, so that's kind of mad. No, it's going to prove me wrong. So like I said, let me just jump over to Google. It might be a bit easy. He was an American composer who died in 2001. So he did Sweeney Todd, Into the Woods, Company, West Side Story, Glass Onion, something to do with his birthday, A Little Night Musical, Gypsy, If Anything Happened on the Way to the Farm, Company again. So he's had his hand in quite a lot, not just with stage theatre, but also live action and musicals on film. So did that answer your question? So we got Danny Elfman, Harry Gregson Williams, Stephen Sondheim, and Hans Zimmer. Yes, I know they're still big names, but those are the first 3, and those 4 have played a huge part in the way that I've listened to scores as a kid and the way that I listen to them now, because the beauty of scores is that they can evoke so much emotion, and the best part about scores is that they are just dedicated to that movie or to that TV show. They're not used as commercials for a car ad. They're not as commercials for some weird ad that's supposed to be selling you cornflakes but is actually looks like a perfume ad, because those ads are weird and you get that song randomly stuck in your head for who knows what reason. But like, it's just a movie or it's just a TV show, and it evokes so much, and that's why I love scores, and that's why those 4 men are my go-to when it comes to scores that I listen to. My favorite film composers. Thank you for asking.